I want to take the time to thank everybody that helped out with this build. Now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, let's go ahead and put my gloves on and take it for a little spin. As you can see, mine has some modifications done to it. So that's what we're going to talk about real quick. I got this bike brand new, 2023. I just started getting back into riding dirt bikes again, and this is the bike I chose because it was recommended. This is what it looked like when I first got it. Your stock KLX140 looks pretty good from the factory, but I thought I could make it look, a little bit better than it is. So I went ahead and did some mods to it. This is what it looks like now. You can go back on my channel and check it out, what I did and how I did it. But I kind of wanted to go do a throwback theme with it. But today we're going to be reviewing the KLX140 big wheel. The KLX140 big wheel is a 144cc air-cooled 4-stroke trail bike with a 5-speed manual clutch. It has 3 different wheel sizes and seat heights, all aimed at beginner riders. The KLX140 is a trail bike, so keep that in mind. And if you're a beginner or you're just getting back into riding, you want to go trail riding, or just have it for a play bike, this is a pretty good bike for you. It's still carbureted, so it is kind of behind. It's not fuel injected like the newer ones are. Some other brands, and it does have electric start, so that's it's got it going for it. The 144cc air-cooled engine, it's a very reliable engine. It's very basic, and it's very forgiving, and it'll last a long time. The KLX140 actually makes really good power and smooth power from idle to about 8,000 RPM, but it's happiest at about mid RPM to low RPM. That's where it's happiest. Makes about 9 horsepower at the rear wheel. That number is just a peak power it puts out at a certain RPM. You have to keep the engine at 8,000 RPM to make 9 horsepower. But most of us ain't going to, keep it revved that long or that high all the time. If you compare it to the KX85, that makes over twice the power. The KLX140 actually makes more power at lower RPM, such as 3,000 to 5,000 RPM, where we would typically rev the engine while trail riding, Enduro and stuff like that. Let's talk about the suspension. It's very budget. The forks and the shocks are pretty simple and low performance, but that isn't too bad because it's a nice ride and it's easy to maintenance, and you can stiffen it up if you're a bigger guy like I am. So let's talk about the pros of this bike. It has very low seat height. It only weighs 218 pounds. It has full-size wheels, electric start, low center of gravity. It's very reliable, and it's cheap for a full-size dirt bike, honestly. The cons: low power, don't have a kickstart, anything like that, and it's just a low-powered beginner's bike, honestly. The best KLX140 mods is the intake, gearing, forks, shocks, exhaust, and a new carburetor. I love this bike, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I started getting back into dirt bikes, and this bike, after all the mods that I did to it, you can go back on the channel, look at everything we did. Episode 2 will be up next week, but we changed the handlebars and the gearing and all that stuff. But after we did that stuff, with a couple $100, this bike is more than capable to go off-road. And there's different YouTube channels that show you that you can actually go enduro racing with this bike, and that's where this bike shines. This is not a motocross bike. This ain't a race bike. This bike is made for the woods and the trail. And here in West Virginia, that is all I do. I don't need a high horsepower race bike. Another con to this bike, it is very, the pegs are very high, so I feel like I'm scrunched up sometimes. But like I said, it is a beginner bike, and it is for, you know, literal people, honestly. But I am an adult, and I do ride it, and there's a lot of people that ride it. So it's good for that too, so don't be discouraged. But this bike is really good for what it is. After we did the mods, I love this bike. I love having fun on this bike. It's just enough power to have fun, and it's not going to fly out from underneath of you when you're climbing hills and stuff like that. So keep that in mind when you go to buy this bike. This bike is for beginners, or if you're just getting back into riding. I grew up riding dirt bikes, and I just got back into riding again, so this is what I chose. Eventually I am going to get a bigger dirt bike and retire this one, but go back on the channel, look at the mods we did a carburetor swap and all that good stuff, suspension work, all on a budget, because don't forget this is a KLX140. Don't go out and spend thousands of dollars on it and try to make it something it isn't. Save that money and go buy you a better bike with better suspension and more horsepower. But we modified this thing on a budget to show you guys that you can enjoy this bike for years and then retire it and get a bigger bike. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'm Cherokee Ronnie. Stay dirty, my friends.